Hi there, and welcome back to Weird Soda for Life. We're still in the middle of Monster March, not the same name as a certain basketball tournament that is happening now. And if you're watching this video, it is too late to get your brackets in. So, sorry, not sorry. Today, I'm asking this can to go ahead, punk, make my day. Ah? Ah? You get it. Anyway, welcome back. We are trying Monsters Ultra Punk Punch. And if that wasn't a tongue twister for you, well, good for you. um, but as we know, we are in the middle of this. The Ultra line, as we've discussed previously, is Monster's Zero Sugar line. There seems to be more and more flavors coming out about this, or in this vein, uh, pretty constantly. I would even venture to say that the Lando Norris one that we tried at the beginning of the month could also be considered an ultra because it is zero sugar, but it does not have the ultra branding. Um, Full disclosure, I drink well, I was gonna say a lot. It makes it sound like I'm like double fisting the energy drinks. And if I am, you don't judge me. Um, but I do drink a lot of the ultra variants of Monster Energy, and I like them a lot. They are delicious. So I am looking forward to this. We'll take a look at the can in a minute. But long story short, this is actually, again, another fresh, hot off. Well, I hope not hot, but hot off the presses release. This flavor actually came out in January of this year, but you guessed it, just like the other two sodas well, energy drinks that we've had this month, they released early in other places. So, of course, as we talked about, the Lando Norris one released over in England, in the UK. Not the same, I know. Released early in the UK before it came over here. The Voodoo Grape from last week released in Narlands about like a month before it got up and went nationwide. And this technically went nationwide early in January, but only at Circle K gas stations. So, again, another interesting partnership with exclusivity. Um, as I was doing some research on this, I was surprised to discover that this, I think, wasn't actually supposed to be in truly nationwide circulation until later this month. I've had this for a few weeks, but I got it from the Meyer gas station. Meyer is a chain up in the Midwest, which is not Circle K. Unless perhaps Circle K is owned by Meyer. I don't know. I didn't go down that rabbit hole. So sorry. But needless to say, it's here now. So let's take a look at this. I do like this design. Uh, it helps if I say, let's take a look at this, and then I actually show it to you. So, all right. So we have over here, I don't know who this guy is. Is this a punk can? I don't, I don't know what's happening here. You can see that they have the cool font, right? Everybody thinks about that as like the crusty, like 70s, 80s. Yeah, fight the man, buy all of the safety pins, put them through your nose, right? That's what we were all doing. Is that what the punk look? Again, safety pin. Um, but yeah, so looking at the can, all snark aside, this looks like a sort of thing that's supposed to evoke sort of like punk vibes. Punk in its own right is got like a myriad of flavors. There's crust punk, there's our emos punk. What is the discussion of what punk is? Um, but I think for most people, they think about like the mohawks and the leather and things like that. But so I don't know if I'm going to want to get into a brawl after I drink this, but we'll find out, I guess. Um, as always, we will read the back. Live fast, play loudly, challenge convention, and rediscover fruit punch. I didn't know I lost fruit punch, so news to me. Um, Fueled by rebellion, self expression, and our world famous energy blend, we reinvented what fruit punch should be. I feel like the Kool Aid Man would like to have a word with you, as with the Hawaiian Punch guy. Y'all remember that guy? But okay. Zero sugar, not too sweet. and goes down smooth. Ultra Punch has the perfect amount of energy to power you through to your next show. From pop punks to crusty ones, emos to screamos, we're all down with that. Oi, oi, oi. Unleash the Ultra Beast! And yes, I know it's supposed to be oi, oi, oi. I am aware. But I think it's just funny if you had no context to go oi, oi, oi. But, all right. With that, let's see what we've gotten ourselves into. Ooh, I can already see that it's pink, but I'll show you that in a minute. Well, it smells like fruit punch. Actually, it smells kind of cherry heavy, to be honest with you. Um, but like that sweet cherry, it kind of does remind me of Hawaiian Punch smell, right? So let's see actually what color it is. Ooh, I love that. Look at that. That's so pretty. Um, Again, if we're talking about matching the can, no, it doesn't match the can. The monster can is pink. This is definitely more a distinct red. But I again do love that there's color here. And with that, let's see if we. Yeah, it just sort of smells like. I want to call it a sickly sweet cherry because the smell smells so sweet that it feels like your teeth are gonna rot. But again, this is ultra, so there's not a lot. There's no sugar in this. With that, bottoms up. I like that. I like that quite a bit. It is very cherry forward, but as I was drinking it, and again, I would say it is very akin to a fruit punch. Have you ever thought about what's in a fruit punch? Because I mean, like again, I got cherry. There's a tartness in there that I really, really like. So as they said, not too sweet because I guess sweetness is uh against the punk lifestyle. I don't know, but there's a tartness in there as well. Not sour, just a little bit. Oh, which cuts through that sweetness, which makes it really nice. But I guess it's kind of, I guess what I'm struggling with is that, when things have distinct flavors or they don't have any one at all, like, again, it's, like the Lando Norris one, doesn't have a flavor, apparently tastes like racing, whatever that is. Um, this does have a flavor. Again, punk punch, it's fruit punch. But I guess what is fruit punch? And I guess I'm not going to dive too much into this existential crisis. But so I'll land on I like this. I will totally drink it again. It tastes like fruit punch with tartness. Um, it's not earth shattering, right? It's exactly what it says on the can, and I'm okay with that because it's predictable. And I think that's something to be said about a energy drink line that consistently has delicious tasting energy drinks because if I need caffeine, why do I need to suffer to stay awake? So, uh, I would get this. But yeah, I guess I don't have a lot to say about it that isn't just, yep, did what you said. Next week we are wrapping up Monster March with a 2-for-1. Uh, the OG Monster has tweaked their formula and added something called Strawberry Shot. Um, so apparently that's going to be the original Monster flavor with the strawberry boost in it. We'll see what that looks like. And in addition to having the sugar version, they actually have the zero sugar version. So that probably means that I need to film this that either early in the morning or late at night if I'm going to be drinking two Monster energy drinks at once. But I'm looking forward to it. Until next time, drink weird. And I guess if you're going to get a piercing, you could do better than shoving a safety pin in your nose or in your ear. Go to a tattoo shop. They got clean needles. I know you think it's cool, but don't do this. Safety pins are for keeping like your clothes together, not keeping your ears together. I was going somewhere with that. I don't know where I was going. See you next time.